Hello everyone and welcome to another episode. My name is Lee and we're gonna have lots of fun today. So I thought this video I'd show you guys something pretty interesting. It's going to be a cheesy Terran build, but before we get into that, let me introduce my opponent here. It's gonna be the red Terran spawning in the bottom left corner. It is Ranger HD, and spawning at the top right as the blue Terran, it is myself. So we're just throwing out the standard GLHF, GL, GL, whatever. So in this video, like I said before, I'm going to show you a pretty cheesy Terran build called the 6 racks push. Many of you have probably heard about it before. It's pretty common Terran cheese, but I just wanted to put a video out there in case someone didn't know how to do it. Some of you didn't know how to do it, then this video will show you how. So I actually played this game a couple days ago, so I'm just on the replay right now, and I thought this game showed a pretty good idea of how the build should look like. So standard supply at 10, nothing too crazy here yet. So a few things to know about this build. It is, well, I guess this is true for every build, but for this one especially, it is super important that it doesn't get scouted. You can still use it if it does get scouted, but there's a little deviation. I'll talk about that a little bit later. It's a pretty easy build to execute. The build order is not hard at all, and it doesn't take much control. You can pretty much straight up win games if you do this correctly. Yeah, so 12 minutes. Excuse me, 12 supply. Throw down a Barracks right at your ramp there, and you're gonna stop SCV production at 15 supply. There we go. So I stopped making SCVs, finish up this Barracks, and yeah, so pretty much how this build works is you're gonna make 6 racks like the name implies, and pretty much just gonna crank out Marines for days. Never stop hitting that A button. So here, since I'm playing a Terran player, I make the first 2 Marines in case Reaper comes in, just so I can defend my base. Usually if you do this, oh, I forgot to mention, this build usually you do against Terran and Zerg, not really against Protoss because they have stalkers and whatnot. But anyways, like I was saying, against Terran you usually make your 2 Marines just to protect yourself from Reapers. But if you're playing against Zerg and doing this, you don't necessarily need to make the 2 initial Marines. Just make sure you wall off in case of a 6-flu or something. So after the racks is built, you're going to make this into an orbital. And once you have the money, you're going to throw down 5 barracks behind this. I think that's about 600 minerals. My math could be wrong there, but somewhere around there. 600, 700. As soon as you get the money, you're going to also throw down 3 supply depots. And you get back to mining. Throw down a mule whenever you can, just like I did here. So yeah, this build is quite aggressive, and you pretty much just have to commit to it. There are ways you can, if you do get beat, you can retreat, but it's a little difficult, I find. And I have also won lots of ladder games using this build, so it's pretty cheesy, like I said, but it really does the job. So all these barracks are finished. You're pretty much just going to set them to 1 hotkey. I have them here at 2, or however you like, really. And you pretty much just spam the A button from here on. And when you get a group of about 12 to 15 Marines, that's when you're pretty much just going to 1A all the way to the opponent's base. So I have a good number of Marines here. Set the rally points onto my Marines and get them to attack. You don't need to make any SCVs at this point, because you have enough to keep your stream of Marines constantly going. So like I said before, if this build does get scouted, you can always bring a couple SCVs to bunker off the front here, and that'll help in case he makes extra units because he scouted you. So, you know, just 2 bunkers here or at the bottom of the ramp, depending on the gameplay. So I am losing here, but it's okay. This is why I picked this this replay, just to show you guys that even if there is a bunker, you can still pull this off. Even if you don't win with the initial push here, you can still win the game overall. So my opponent actually is being pretty macro oriented. He's got his 3rd Orbital Command making here. So, you know, that first attack didn't work. I'm just gonna pull back and rally up my troops a little bit, and then go back to focusing down this bunker. So that's the main objective here, is to get the bunker at all costs. And then from here on, you pretty much just out army him, and it's fairly straightforward here. After you kill off all the units, go for the SCVs, the workers, and at this point you pretty much have the game, unless he can pull something amazing off it. Here we're just having a little bit of a chat. He thought I proxied, but you don't even have to proxy for this. So I'm just killing off the command center. Not like he needs it anymore. He is. My opponent is pretty angry about this, but that's okay. That's the life of a cheeser, right? Everyone's gonna get angry at you. So yeah, at this point, I think he actually gets a good Widow Mine shot here. I forget. Oh yeah, so he does get quite a bit of Marines there. Good Widow Mine shot. But you can see here my constant stream of Marines coming in. I should actually open this a lot sooner. The units tab. So all he's got pretty much is 2 Widow Mines versus my 25 Marines. And at this point, he's pretty much done here. If he repaired that bunker, I think I still could have beat him. I had way too many units. And that is the end of the game, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video. I just wanted to show you guys what a 6 racks push looks like. It's a good build for any Terran to have up their sleeve, especially after you've been in a big losing streak, kind of like I have, and you just want to cheese someone, get a couple quick wins. This is a really easy one, really fun one, really quick, and you can piss a lot of people off using this. So anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. Please like and comment if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see what's next. All right, guys, until next time, bye!